All right, whatever. Whatever, your disembodied voices. How does it feel to be shoved back into the ether and no longer perceived? All right. With all of that stupid stuff dealt with, to get us started, our players have successfully taken out the British as they went to colonize a bunch of goblins claiming they had the superior culture, and these goblins were just mining in the cave systems. Probably for the adventurers, or they lived there. You guys didn't finish exploring the mine shafts or the mine system entirely, but you did clear out the main force, including their noble leader. You decided to.
On the way back, we're reading. Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Wait, just give me a second to finish the narration. And then, so the players have successfully cleared out the main force, taken out the noble leader, and they have made their way out. They decided to take the 20 or so goblins they have left that were healed but not in great condition to go back to the main town to try and find more help, more resources, and to take a long rest. That is where they have left off. They have returned to the capital city on the other side of the mountain after several days of traveling because the internal mine system was actually several days long. And so it was shorter than when they went around the mountain and definitely shorter than when they took the whole way, but it was still a several day journey, through the mountains / mines. And what were you saying, Mara?
And when we finish selling our stuff, we're gonna go back through the mine thing and go to that waterfall thing.
Yeah, look for the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, which has legendary treasures, allegedly. That's what you've been told.
Yep. And I didn't want to do it while we have the selling things.
You have a bunch of wares that you left back when you came back as proper adventurers to do adventurer stuff. Let me. Too loud today. All right. So, with all of that said, the floor is your guys's. You have had a long rest. I am not doing. To remind you guys, I don't do the standard Pathfinder 2e core long rest rules because I think unless you guys are in a dungeon crawl, I would rather you guys just have full health instead of having to spend an extra 3,000 years healing yourselves up because that's a waste of everyone's time. So you guys will have all your resources back and the floor is yours. Oh, wait, one more thing. You guys did in fact leave your you did pay for a stable, so you guys are allowed just back in and stuff. All right, now the floor is yours.
Yeah. Better late than never. I'm gonna go sell the stuff.
Okay, by yourself?
I don't know, and I don't care. Just
you don't care. I see.
I mean, you will care when you get there, and I ask you to negotiate.
Yeah, you're like, how much is it?
So,
I don't know, man.
So if you want to bring,
take it or leave it.
So if you want to bring Auron, or Catbread, or Darian.
Catbread, okay.
I mean, not to take away from Catbread, but Darian's charisma is really freaking high.
Fine, and Darian.
You can bring both.
That's true.
Them together.
Are you using custom orders ordering us around now?
I mean, they can. They might get bonuses if they do it as a captain.
Maybe.
Yeah.
By the way, how many figurines did I make while then travel for the mountains and for here, traveling the city?
Give me a D10 roll.
Okay. Okay.
You made 4. It wasn't exactly the best terrain to be doing this on.
True. Alright, well, you gonna bring both of us then, Mara?
Yeah.
And if you want to roll the captain, and if it...
Okay.
They can choose to just follow the order, or they can do a contesting roll, but it's always an option.
maybe if you fail, I'll, keep on doing figurines and I won't join you.
Eh.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Wow, you got plus 16 in captaining? That's pretty cool.
Well, at least Inari said to plus 10 or something.
What? That's not 10 though.
I don't
know.
I don't think I said to go up plus 10 outside of a specific scenario. We'll work that out later. This is fine. I don't imagine any of them are really going to argue with you over this.
How am I gonna figurine? No, I was kidding. Let's go.
It's because I can adjust it back to plus 5.
It's fine. Don't worry about it now. We'll fiddle with it later.
Okay.
I did say I don't. This was more of a formality. Like it, as long as you didn't roll a 1, because like I said, I mean the players can. You can push back on me saying this, but I don't think they're gonna argue with you over this because like that's why you're here.
True. I'm not arguing.
All right, you guys will get a +4 to selling stuff.
Okay.
All right.
And whatever that means.
Well, when you roll to negotiate, you'll get a +4.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys head out into the town, where are you stopping first? Selling squad.
Where are we selling stuff?
Yeah.
The Merchant
What are we selling
Guild.
first?
Okay.
Telling them that we're here, and then we're going to go out.
So what are you gonna sell first?
I don't know. I forgot their names, so...
What do you mean names? You
didn't write them down. They were your contacts as a merchant.
I did, but I don't want to go looking for them.
Depends. What do you want to sell first, Mara?
The hat lady, the special furs, the something for the bear furs.
All right, yeah, we'll sell the furs first. The 3 boxes of furs. How many boxes was it? 10 or
I don't know.
You don't know.
Incoming ad break.
I really hate this.
I'm pretty sure it was 10 boxes. It was like 7 boxes of furs and like
1
3...
crate spice, 1 tea, 3 fur.
Oh, so what's 5? Okay.
Silver fur, 10 gold per crate, 30 gold. I don't know.
You don't know. You have it written down.
This is what I have written down.
Well, that's correct.
This is it.
That's it. That's your ledger.
Yeah, that's it. What do you mean you don't know? That's your automatic reaction. Well, automatic response.
Yeah. Have some confidence. You wrote it down. You're correct. I'm not trying to gotcha you. When I'm asking you these things, this is your ledger. If you wrote it down, that's what we're rolling with because you took the note. That's your contact.
Yeah, this is how it is. This is the price.
All right.
You need a bargain, I guess. You could bargain if you want more gold, but
yeah, you guys have a deal with these people. You've done the negotiations.
I think we did contract already, so I don't think we can negotiate.
Yes, I did the contracts.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that
But I don't feel like
sell it.
searching for the names, because my list is long.
Well, you might need
Yeah,
those so you
so-
know how much you're getting for them because you bargained fixed rates.
Yeah, we did. So we're gonna get 30 gold
Mhm.
for the 3 furs, selling at the hat person.
Yep. And they're like,
for the tea.
well, hold on. They're like, thank you. You guys came back much quicker than I expected. But they sold very well, so thank you. I'm very glad to get more of your wares. And so they, obviously, you can respond if you want.
Is there an amount of crates you would like next time for our next delivery?
Let's see. Yeah, actually, if you guys can up the order to... How many crates does she currently get?
She got 3 right now.
100 magical exotic furs for 150. 15 gold shipping fee for first
we have
pack,
regular
for
furs right
first pick.
You didn't buy the
Controversy.
fancy furs, I
we
don't
have regular
think.
furs right now, so we don't have the enchanted furs.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
Damn.
Oh, if you want to turn one of those crates into the enchanted fur, just knock off a gold piece.
We could, yeah. Guess maybe these weren't clear.
Yeah.
I
We're not negotiating. I'm just asking what you want.
Yeah. That's a yes or no question. As simple as can be.
Can you please restate it?
Okay, I will restate. Do you want to retroactively have bought some of those enchanted furs? Because you just told me normal
Yes.
furs.
I said 3 fur. He didn't specify what fur.
I know. You
Why we're changing it, right? If you
exactly.
want to change
You
it.
didn't specify to me, so I assumed you just bought. Anyway, just take a gold piece out of your inventory. Because you already
Okay.
paid some silver, so just throw a gold piece, and you now have 1 crate of enchanted furs. Unless you wanted all 3 crates to be enchanted furs, in which case make it 3 gold pieces. How many are you selling to her?
No.
That's my question. Are you going to someone else for furs?
Yes, to Fernando for the bear furs.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then don't turn all of your crates of fur into the enchanted ones. Unless he bought the enchanted ones. That's all I'm saying.
I think the only way we did enchanted ones was to the merchant guild. I don't think we actually gave any enchanted furs to any of the.
The
local
hat
guilds.
was the hat mademoiselle.
No,
You got
yeah,
it.
man. If she has it in her notes, we're just gonna assume that and move on.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
fine. So she can have 1 crate of magic fur. She's like, well, next time I would like 3, but this does, as she looks at your wares and is like, this does seem like it was you did come here very quickly, and it doesn't look like you're as loaded up as you were last time. So I assume this is a micro trip, but next time just let them know that I would like the 3 crates again. I've gone through 2 of them already, making hats and the like, so it'll be nice to have a full stock again. But this is fine, thank you. And she gives you the money for 1 crate.
150. It looks like 150 gold.
100 furs though.
That's 150 one crate.
Yeah, that's 1 crate.
Okay. So
Yeah.
and that is what I sold to her before. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they want more. They want 3 next time. You can write that down.
okay, 3 exotic furs.
You can tell that to Alicia later.
Sparkly head,
Sparkly.
madame. 3 crates. Sparkly fur.
Perfect. The sparkle fur.
Sparkly fur.
Need to
All right.
tell Alicia. And same deal. 150.
Yeah, we got contracts. So
Yeah, you
same
made a
thing.
contract for like.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, this is good for like a year or so, unless you want to renegotiate. So probably a couple years
So,
because of travel
Add
time.
150 gold to your ship budget or whatever you have,
Yeah.
and you can give 30 for Alicia. Actually, you already gave the money to Alicia, right? For the
She gets a
Buying them?
percentage too.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Okay.
That's why your costs are low at the initial purchase. She's like, because I'm still taking a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
So 120.
Yeah.
yeah, and then you'll. Well, we don't have 150 for now. You have to give it to her later. right?
No, I
Don't do it.
take out Alicia's part.
No. Okay. Okay. You can do it that way too. Okay.
All right.
I will not skimp out on Alicia.
Well, no, we didn't give her the money yet. You're not gonna teleport it.
I mean,
I
but
know, but-
you guys have also been used as her hit squad, so like you've seen what she does to people who don't pay her. So Mara's like, I'm not risking this.
All right. Fair enough. Just don't minus 130 gold later when you forget. When we get back.
No, because I always keep them separate
Oh,
for
Mara-
Alicia.
Okay, okay.
They're written down.
Then let's go to the bear coat person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect they're gonna all have a similar line of I didn't expect to see you guys.
But I thought it was over 2 months because I sailed back and
Well,
sailed
still earlier
here.
than expected because
That's
you
2
literally
months.
came back.
Yeah.
Really dropped off for a bit, a few days, and then came back immediately. After.
Yeah. You fundamentally just turned around and came right back, and they're like.
Yeah.
So the fact she sold so many hats is because the fur quality caught everybody's eye. That was not normal.
Yeah.
So you like
we've
they're.
been there for like a week, and then we came back immediately.
Yeah. So like since this is a world of islands, the travel time is like. Why are you here? It's only been 2 months. Did you just came back? What's up?
Because he said, I expect you back in 2 months.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm like,
Oh,
my
him
God.
specifically, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me of that. So we'll change his dialogue. Punctual as ever. I do love a good punctual merchant. So, did you bring my wares?
I brought the bear first.
Okay. So he will take them off your hands, and he's like, since you're so punctual, and I was not expecting that, here is a silver coin to keep doing business with us. And he gives you a wink.
Thanks.
That's a tip. Wow. This is America?
No.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
For
This is a bribe.
Both the furs for them?
Hmm?
Are we selling both the furs, so that means you have all no more furs left? Or is someone else that wants furs?
I don't remember. Oh,
I don't think so.
I believe that the first town that we entered, I gave 1 crate to him.
You did. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
so
So
did
we have
you?
only one fur thing then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
you're out of first.
75 gold.
Yep.
Yay!
Because I think he took, because I do remember you negotiated with the guy in the first town, and he's like, I would just take these off your hands for free because you're our heroes. However, a contract's a contract. Because I remember this conversation.
I remember, yeah.
Because he was like, we have it in paper, and that would be more insulting as a merchant to not go on the contract.
Yeah, okay.
But then he did
This is
give you
regular
something for
fair
free.
trade,
He's
right?
like, here, you can have this, though. And you're like, damn you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 75 gold. Or 15 for Alicia. Yeah.
By the way, anything else you guys want? You still have the tea and the spices.
Yeah. But we have
Oh,
the-
let's-
the meal area for the tea, and the spice is for the spaghetti barrel guy.
No, we didn't make a contract with that guy. We made a
Yeah.
contract with the expensive tea place
Yep.
So what do you do with the spice then?
because he didn't want it at all.
Okay.
So I need to sell it elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. At any of these stops, Mara could have asked if they wanted to buy spices. So you just have basically the spice crate isn't in contract. That's general goods you guys can just take and sell. Also, did any of you have any personal selling trips you wanted to do on this? I guess you haven't been here, Darian, when I mentioned this, but any of you can use the Emerald Dragon as your, like, banner for your merchant. Like, the ship's reputation is your reputation, but you can sell something that, I mean, a cut of it'll probably go to the boat, but, like, it's, if your character leaves, that product won't stay as part of the ship. So if you have a special interest with your character, if you guys want to get in on the selling stuff, you're free to do that.
Yeah, I will. I have enough Power Ranger figurines now to give it to the guild to officially start it.
Okay. The Adventurers or the Merchant Guild?
Oh, Merchant Guild, my bad.
All right. So before we do the spices, or Mara can help you trade the spices, well, we'll do the tea first. So you get to the fancy tea person. They're like, well, my heavens, did you get here quickly?
Yeah. And with the paladin too this time. Yay!
Oh, he's a hunky one. They go in.
We were able to get.
They go and squish his muscles through the armor by squishing the armor, the dragon scale armor.
Yeah.
He's my my crate carrier. Say hello,
Crate carrier.
Darius.
Yeah. Weren't I the vice captain for some reason?
Yeah, but
Okay.
for now,
Carrier.
you're my crate carrier,
Yeah.
and you're doing a terrific job.
Whatever he says. Whatever he says.
The crate does look comically, cartoonishly small in Darian's giant frame.
Hey, Captain. Should
Yeah.
should I make the should I say the normal thing that career creators say, or not, or we should go by this?
What?
Just say it.
Should I change the way I speak as vice captain and adopt this new persona as a crate carrier in front of this guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, then.
Be your old Darian self.
Okay.
Okay.
I was worried that I had to start speaking in front of this guy like little carrier, big guy, easy carry.
Isn't that how Darian normally talks to people?
So, 2,500 tea bags for 7 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Did we have a contract with
Yes.
that guy?
Yep.
Receipt in contract.
So they snap their fingers, bring someone to get the crate as they continue, and they're like, as they continue to flirt with Darian. So would you mind? I have some exotic teas if you want to try them. It's on the house as they, continue squishing Darian's muscles in different spots or his armor.
I was gonna say, like, man, squishing
for
really
free?
a gap between the armor. That's interesting.
Yeah, I would love to have tea with you.
Squishes more.
Do you have any tea that will bring me more near Apsu?
Oh, I think I can help you taste God.
Oh my god.
No. I wanted tea to talk with Apsu. No tasting. No tasting needed. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that's disrespectful for sure. I'm pretty sure. So no tasting, only talking. Do you have something for that? That would be useful.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, talking? Sure. Right, why don't you step with me? I'll show you what you can do with that mouth.
Oh my gosh. Forget. Okay.
Oh, but you will show me a new way to talk with Apsu? I'm confused.
This is great.
Is this some kind of praying? Captain, do you know about this tea that this person is talking about?
Go at her. Go at the person.
So,
You got
but-
my approval.
No, my question is, will this tea help me pray?
I don't fucking know. Just do it. Drink it. I don't care.
Is
So
that
I-
an order or a
So as she watches the absolute befuddled look on Darian's face, she just gives a soft smile and says, "Oh, that's so cute. Here, let me get that tea for you. Do you have a favorite flavor?"
I mean, right now we've been having a lot of a lot of food with sugar, even though we asked for something sour.
Out of all the things Darian remembers, it's the sugar bear.
And honey.
And honey. So maybe something on those regards, so to see if my taste can actually adapt to our, and then Darian looks at Catbread, to our great cook of the ship.
Has a little piece of hard candy stuck in their hair. It respawns.
Response. Okay.
Nah. It's not hard candy this time. There's just some sugar. All right, she's like, yes, I can get that for you. And then she gets you a... She decides to brew a blueberry chamomile tea for you. So it has a bit of a bittersweet taste to it, and some flavor to offset the chamomile. And she gives you a little cup and a note, and she says, with the little note, she's like, you can read that later. It has been a pleasure doing business with you guys. Feel free to visit at any time. Tea will always be on me, as she looks to Darian. For you, at least. But it's a pleasure doing business with all of you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to do business with you.
That's very nice.
Very nice. Okay.
Nice people here. Yeah, I like this one. Very nice. Free tea, see? And she specifically said, for Darian, see? Someone sees value in me. Huh? I'm special.
I mean, no one argued that you're special.
Zookurse peeks up for the first time on the whole trip.
You're just angry because you don't have any tea for you for free.
It does smell like really good tea, just as the aside. It was a nice little nice color. So.
I don't drink tea, those are for halflings.
I don't think dwarves could appreciate tea.
What you mean? They like stuff that tastes like dirt.
That wouldn't be a tea, though. That's a leaf. It'd be coffee.
Or beer.
Or beer. They would float.
And you can't have any beer.
No.
All
right, so we go back to the Merchants Guild after Mara's like, okay, the contract stuff is done. I'm gonna fast travel you guys a little bit there. Okay. All right, if anyone has anything they want to buy or sell at the Merchants Guild, now is the time.
I just wanted to set up my business, I guess, first, is what I think we discussed last time.
Yeah.
No.
So they're like, here's some paperwork. If you want us to be, you'll use the official Emerald Dragon and be like, but yeah, here you go. We can, how many of these are very nice quality as they appraise your toy.
Thank you. I made them myself.
You are quite
It'd be great if I could have some outsourcing, though, that would be able to imitate at least the quality of the figurines.
I don't know how well we could find as outsourcing, as you call it, because this is master grade craft work. So it'll take time to... we can recreate them, but I don't know how one-to-one. Someone would have to practice too.
I see. Well, first off, I guess we can just call these more premium versions of the figurine, and then the ones that are for now that are not made by me could be lower quality, not premium versions of the figurines.
I think we can do that. And if we're gonna outsource, we'll take a 30% cut of the profit, since we're handling the majority of the labor and resource gathering and distribution.
Okay. I would have to tell you how I help you to understand how we craft it, so I can show you how I make a figurine to teach the outsourcing employees, I guess. Yeah.
Out of character, are you going to charge them for that service? Oh, capitalism
I just
bear.
want to lower the percentage they take.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Not happen. All right.
Not unless you're gonna have. They're not going to lower it on the teach thing like that. They're not. You're gonna have to try and bargain. Let me rephrase that. You can always haggle and bargain, but if your goal is to be like, I can teach them to do it, they're just gonna be like, well, yeah, you want us to copy your style, don't you? They're just gonna, they're merchants. They're gonna cut that corner and try and do it. So, but feel free to negotiate. Darian is with you. You can always use his charisma power.
I use my own charisma because I don't think he's with me right now anyway.
I assume you
No,
all
we're
went
all
back.
there.
Yeah, you all
With
went
me?
back.
Okay.
I'm just sitting off by the side.
Yeah. The rest of you are like, go ahead and do the thing. But Darian's there. You can always call upon your paladin and his stupid high charisma bonuses.
Yes.
Charisma.
How high is yours?
4+ modifier.
How much? Sorry.
+4.
Yeah, I have a +4.
On charisma, I have a +3, but we'll be talking diplomacy, and I am a master, right?
I'm also trained in diplomacy though.
Oh, yours might
You're a
be.
master?
Yo, you're master diplomacy?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, paladins just get diplomacy skills.
Yeah, so you're a little higher than maybe 3 higher than me. No,
I can roll one for you to check.
4 higher than
There
me.
you go.
3 higher than me. We got +18. Oh, okay.
Damn.
I'm only +11, so
Yeah.
15. So you have 3 more than me. Pretty close though.
Yeah.
And do you want to negotiate for yourself?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm just mentioning Darian is there.
Help me with it. You can do an aid action where you help me with a diplomacy roll.
Yeah, you can definitely do an aid action.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me read aid again. I feel like I should be the one talking because this is my stuff, so
Yes.
I guess Darren would be helping me with aid action then.
Yes. In this case, since you have a very high charisma, it wouldn't make sense to have Darian do the talking, but Darian can be there to help because it is always nice to have a paladin, like just standing there. It's like, we're gonna try and shortchange you. Somebody that looks like a noble lord stands up behind you. I am with them. Okay, so anyway, here's where we were gonna, they're gonna. He looks fancy, where the rest of you look like hobos. Very fancy
I changed my
hobos.
outfit a bit, remember?
Huh?
I changed my outfit, remember?
I know, I just mean generally speaking.
Oh, okay.
Paladins are like dressed like yes, it's like a literal lord. That's what Darian looks like.
Okay.
I also have the skill feat lie to me. Good luck.
What?
It's hard to lie to Darian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. What do I just roll the diplomacy then? And then you can give me whatever.
A reaction, skill check or attack. Difficulties. Yeah, just do a diplomacy roll. And
You can roll a.
then Darian will do.
I'm pretty sure it's rolling a diplomacy also.
Yeah, I think so, because it says attempt a skill check or attack roll. So go ahead and
Yeah,
both of you roll a diplomacy.
We can use the one that you usually roll before, I guess, if he wants to.
That's
I
fine.
can roll another if you want.
All right, your
No, you
choice.
can
Okay.
keep that. I don't care.
Oh, he rolled another.
Thank God I roll another one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take the higher one. I don't care.
All right, yeah. So it's. I don't know. Do you want to do the Pathfinder roll or do you want to do the regular roll? 5e one.
Oh,
critical successes and successes.
Oh, we're just going to use the critical success on that because they have very specific things in this.
All right, it's a +3 to it then, so I actually have a 24.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Not bad, not bad.
24, 24. So as they eye you up, they look up, they look down, and go ahead and roleplay what you're trying to lower the percentage. Go ahead and do that.
I didn't want to lower it for much because I'm not gonna. Just don't do 25 instead.
Okay, we'll just roleplay it. What do you say?
If I would be able to lower it down to 25, if I would help you with the training process of making these figurines. Because not to brag, but I've made these myself. And I have like different versions of the Rangers.
And so they're gonna be like, well, we were expecting you to help us with this to copy your tricks. So that was part of the package, wasn't it?
I would assume that you would find someone, because I am currently also an adventurer, so I don't have much time to stay here. But if there is actually a benefit for us to stay here for longer, then there would seem to be like a monetary benefit for me to stay here and train you guys. I'm pretty sure that I could convince my captain to stay here for a bit longer.
So a small little smile crosses their face, and they're like, well, if it's such a non-problem and so easy to do, then you could just, like I said, we were just considering this part of the package in the first place. Because if you want us to reproduce a product, especially to this high of caliber, we need to know how the master did it under normal circumstances. And once again, since we're the ones that are acquiring the materials at our cost, using our resources, which could be going towards one of our products, and we'll be the ones marketing and selling it, we need a cut to pay for all of that different labor. So I think 30% is a fair cut. You failed the roll, by the way. They actually rolled better.
It sounds
I just want to clarify that, since sometimes we just do the role play, and the role play can get is they beat your roll barely.
Fair enough. I doubt I have anything to counter this.
Hey Darian, how are you helping them with this negotiation?
Let's see.
Because
Can I do?
I'll let you roll in a diplomacy if you want after, because like you being there was enough in the first place. Because again, you're dressed like a literal noble lord, so like they're like, we're gonna talk to you differently because you have a rich person with you.
Yeah.
But Darian can actually interject if he so chooses, because he is there, and then the roles will flip. Sound good? So
Yeah, I will
then
interject.
Capred will be giving the aid.
Well, there's also
So-
other stuff I want to sell to them, like the wood products, I was talking about before.
Which wood products?
The wood themed products about like wood themed candles.
Oh, yeah. Do you have those on hand?
Candles.
Yeah. It's planned to be, because right now I'm focusing on the figurines.
Okay. Well, that could help with negotiations, but we'll still see if Darian has something to say to help with this before I give you an idea.
I
because
should give them some acorns that I use for.
hold on, we'll let Darian do something because like we paused a conversation. If Darian was gonna say something, there wouldn't have been a intersection conversation. So
I'm thinking what can I say on this situation that I can interject, but
I assume at some point somebody in the crew has talked to Catbread about what they're doing all the fucking time. Because, you know,
I am doing a lot, but at the same time, I don't know if they're curious enough for that. Why would avoid me like the
well, I'm saying somebody probably did because you just again, you spent a lot of time together in very enclosed spaces, and you can only stare at the wall so many times before you're like, all right, what are you doing anyway? You do this less aggressively, but
What are you doing, man? What is this?
I'm willing to bet somebody's had a conversation because you've spent like 6 months together, several of which have been on a wagon.
the big wagon.
Yes. So it would be more weird if nobody at any point has asked, why are you whittling that figurine so much?
Yeah.
Also, I imagine
Okay.
that there was a chat with Mara at some point just to make Mara aware that this was happening. So Mara'd be like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, that is the exact same answer that I gave when Catbread first said it to Mara. I can't remember his name. Okay, hi Trill.
Yeah. Yeah, so my point is, this conversation, it doesn't have to be the most in-depth conversation, but you guys have had a conversation about it because you've just spent enough time that's somebody, even the most uncurious, would have just eventually, either they got mad, they wanted to know, or Catbread is like, I have to tell you what we're doing because I'm putting your name on it. Or our name on it, I mean, because like, and they're, and Mara's like, oh, well, yeah, that's why we're here. Same with anyone else that wants to sell something. I imagine there's been like the briefest of conversations in passing. So anyway, Darian knows that Catbread wants to sell stuff, is where I'm going with this. The scope of how much Hytriel has told Darian is another conversation, and you guys can work that out. But Darian knows that Hytriel wants to sell things and has been doing the figurines at minimum. They also know that Hytriel like to collect wood and carve other things beforehand, because again, you've spent years with the three of you have spent years together at this point.
Effects.
You are family. All right.
Okay, I think I will. I don't know much of what to say on the interjection, but I will say, hey, my friend is trying to sell you something. At least give him a good deal.
Don't give him a chance.
At least give him a good deal. He put a lot of effort on those figurines, okay? I seen it with my own eyes. Yeah. The only thing he's good at is making those figurines and putting sugar on food. So
A little bit of burn on the side. Okay.
So believe me, if he put that effort as much as he put sugar on the food, the figurines are good.
I see.
Go ahead and roll. Roll a diplomacy, and Catbread, you can roll a diplomacy if you wish, or you can be thrown off by that.
I can aid him, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I'll aid him.
Back on ship, I will get so much salt on the food now.
Extra sugar.
Hey, that's pretty good for me.
The salt taker is just another sugar.
Oh, like, which one is salt again? Wait with these, man. I know.
Okay. Well, you succeed, so that's a +2.
Yay.
So 38. Cool. Let's see if he did not roll a critical success, so he's He looks at the quality, looks at the champion standing in front of him that is going on about sugar.
Not sure what that is. Maybe he's a chef also. I don't know.
Realizes that the unhinged champion is kind of intimidating looking in this very weird way. And he's like, you know what? I think I'll yield. How does 25% go?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Because it was an unhinged conversation, but I imagine Darian said it in the most like earnest, sincere way possible. And he's just like, what is this?
It's like he walked up to the desk and put his arm on it and like my friend here, and yeah.
Intimidation by too much kindness.
Yeah. It's like he's kind of intimidated, but at the same time, he's not doing intimidating.
He's like, he's too sincere for my. Yeah. Well, it's not just that you're tall. You described yourself as also wide, not like rain wide, but you're just like a huge person. It's like, So like when he puts his hand on the table, the whole table like rattles. Darian has this like childlike smile on his face. My friend here. The wooden table creaks. Huh?
Isn't he in full plate?
He keeps his helmet off, don't you?
His smile underneath his like. Visor.
Darian doesn't wear a helmet.
Yeah, it's full plate without helmet.
Okay.
So you just see this like little twink head up there.
He could have sworn there was a little flash when he smiled.
Yeah, he does. It like dings and everything, and they're like, my cold merchant heart. This is too sincere. Raw emotion. His hand's bigger than my head.
Why is so wide?
So they agree to 25%, and you're gonna. He's like, you can teach our main craftsman your technique, and he calls him over, and the craftsman's like, what do you want? He's like, look at this toy, and he hands it to him. He's like, oh, this was done really well. How did you do this? And he's like, well, lucky for you, the master craftsman's going to teach you how to recreate his work. And he points to you and gives you a smile. Sound like fair terms?
Yeah. I can teach you the secrets of the trade.
All right. Hytriel is gone for 48 hours.
All right, you guys have fun over there doing business and stuff.
So, what about you, Zukurtz? Do you want to do anything with your rocks? You want inspection tools or anything like that?
I don't know yet. I need to spend time on this. I don't know.
Okay, we can hold off on that. Just a quick couple of questions I'll ask real fast. Do you want to do this as selling the rocks themselves, turn them into something like an art piece, or make a tool out of them? I guess you could do jewelry too, so clothes is an option.
Ooh.
Oh, he has gems too?
Well, that's mining.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Well, you don't have to answer now. This is just like the most general things. You could even find something else with it. Those are just like, these are the broad strokes. There might be some fantasy things, but clothes, tools, art, raw materials.
I was thinking more raw materials.
Okay. Do you have all the tools you need to extract them and clean them up?
Not yet.
You want to buy some? You're at the Merchants Guild.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can buy stuff. Also, Darian and Mara, any specific things you want to get into trading and selling?
No.
Why not, Mara?
No. That was a quick answer.
Not
Because,
even maps and inks?
No. Because, he doesn't like selling things.
Fair. What about you, Darian? Anything you want to sell?
I don't see that I have anything
Well, I mean,
cool to sell.
no. I mean, do you have an interest your character could get in would want to get into since you're merchants to sell? So like Zukurtz is like, I like rocks. You could make jeweled cat toys.
Red toys?
Go on, Darian.
My the interest of my character will always be. Oh, I know one. I know one. Perfect.
By the way,
Books.
so you want to start writing religion books or just trading them?
Trading them must be about Tapsu.
Okay.
Oh
I mean,
my
you
God.
would be a qualified source to write the religion books. Just throwing that out there.
I believe you, but my character intelligence is not that much. So
No. I just thought I would mention that, like, you have two people that are like, oh yeah, we're qualified as scholars. What?
no one would ever like read my book. Like,
Hey.
come on, hey, write about Tapsu. No more. I can't listen to that more.
I don't know. I think Darian would have some wicked fan fiction about Apsu books. Darian and yes, Lord Apsu, greatest of all. The time he loved insert a name so much that they came down and kissed.
God.
Yeah.
I joke.
In a fanfic for you and Absol? I see.
All right. So anyway, Zukurtz, I guess you can have a few different kinds of kits. I don't know if they're in the book. If we find them later, we can amend that. But appraiser tools and polishing tools will come in a couple levels. There'll be, like apprentice tools, master tools, and then I guess they have legendary, so they can come in 3 tiers.
Like base and then +1 usually.
Yeah, basically.
But you can add legend. You can add yourself if you want to DM that.
Yeah, I don't mind adding. I plan to. The higher end ones are, they might have some. They're made by like extreme craftsmen that are like, this is made with rare parts. They won't break as easy, type of thing. Yeah.
So there's jeweler's tools. You can have those.
There was what?
There's jeweler's tools as an arson tool.
Yeah, that would probably work. I was trying to look
let's
that
see.
up real quick.
Let's see. Let me just see if there's gear specifically. If there's any different name for Pathfinder. Add gear.
Looking it up.
If not, you just have artisan's tools.
Looking it up.
Let's see.
And 20 gold to each.
Each person
my
gets
crew?
20 gold. Cool.
Yeah.
So you've been paid. No more complaining about not being paid.
Well,
I think it's artisan tools. It looks like.
They probably didn't specialize it.
Yeah, probably didn't like. You don't need this anymore.
So we're still gonna specialize them, and it's gonna be the same.
Yeah,
Type
you
of
just go with
stuff.
5E then, which is like 25 gold for the basic. You just call it jeweler's tools.
Okay, so one thing of note in the book, so the toolkit I can just name the toolkit as I want. So the book does specifically say you need this toolkit to create items from raw materials with the craft skill. A Sterling Artisan's Toolkit gives you a +1 item bonus to the check. Different sets are needed for different work as determined by the GM. So me just saying it's a jeweler kit is enough. Like that's covered in this.
Oh,
So
I have a Sterling tools kit.
yes,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying
and
that
we
like
decided that
so they were like, for example, blacksmith's toolkit differs from a woodworker's toolkit. So I can just say it's a toolkit. So yours would be mostly a woodworking kit.
yeah. Well, it's a mix, I guess, from blacksmithing and stuff from 4E. Stuff.
Well, you probably got a couple kits by this point, in
Yeah, I
all
have a couple
seriousness.
kits.
Because you had the original kit, which was woodworking, and then when you went to Toyland, they were like, here.
No, I had other kits too. I had blacksmithing, leatherworking, and working in the 4E.
Right. So you have a few kits. All right. So do you know what kind of artisan toolkit you want?
I like the idea of like making like cat toys out of like jewels and rocks. So
that would be a
a
jewelry kit.
Yeah. Kit, then.
Okay. So it'll be.
It's 4 gold if you go and buy Pathfinder stuff, but if for 5E, it's 25 gold.
Well, it'd be 4 gold then, because we're in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And I'd probably pick the master kit, so I don't know if it's more.
You want a Sterling one?
Yeah. Do you
Then it's 50 gold.
do you have a high enough craft skill for that?
Do you need a
I don't know if he has the craft skill outside. If he has any levels, and is why I'm asking.
I don't think you need levels for it, right?
Or if he took the skill.
I am trained.
Okay, then sure. Basically, if he was untrained, it'd be like, I have advanced tools. Do you know how to use them?
I just imagine like sharper and easier to use because they're like grippier and stuff like that.
Yeah, but there. I also assume there's like more specialty tools in the fancier kit.
Yeah.
Versus like.
I feel like Zukurts would totally be the kind of person who like buys the master thing and like just give up on something after like 2 months.
That does sound like Zukurts, actually.
Level 3 equipment for Sterling.
What was that?
It's level 3 equipment for Sterling.
Hmm.
So if you're level 1 character, you can't use it.
Apparently. Okay, that's a fair lockout then. All right, you can get the fancy kit. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you can have to DM the whatever master level is for level, like maybe level 9 or something if you want master level.
That's going to actually correlate to the skill. You need to be actually a master in the skill.
Okay.
Because then it.
How much is that going to cost me?
So if I'm looking that up real quick.
So would Sterling be like trained then?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's why I think I think having them do it at level 3 is it's 50 gold pieces. That is a huge. Yeah, so you're getting very nice tools out of this.
Yeah, that's why I'm poor.
Yeah. Technically, I want to stress the master or legendary, as I'm calling it, is basically they're made out of like the harder to get parts, so it won't break. Normally these things don't break anyway, but I kind of have a behind the scenes mechanic where things can break if you roll critical failures too much on them.
I imagine master level gear is like, or expert is like 500 gold.
Probably.
Or 550 or something.
Probably. And it's going to have like the very specialty tools in it. Like you're already getting the generic specialty. Like this is stuff a hypers. You're getting all right, I had a very specific singular problem and I made a tool to solve this very specific singular problem.
Yeah.
Like that's the specific tools in it. The best way I can describe it is like generic artisan skills is like I have the hammer, the screwdriver, the tweezers, the polisher, the basic stuff.
Yeah, imagine you just have like a small toolbox for like the basic level, and then your toolbox basically is times 3 the size now.
Yes, and then you in this level 2 you have now the whole socket set or multiple screwdrivers. You got
for every increase of a 1/4 inch.
And then a couple little specialty things. You get the Allen wrenches now. And then the big one is like, all right, so those very specific weird things that you were like, I have done this enough and this has come up more than once. Why?
I want it.
And so I need this tool. Yes, that's and they might help you do some other things. So that's how I break the levels up, because I think it's nice to have a third tier to work towards. It's like You also have to find somebody that has the final tier. The final tier is not something that just shows up because it's like, this was made by craftsmen or whoever, for craftsmen, by craftsmen. You have to find someone that made these. Like, they went and commissioned the blacksmith and were like, I need this. And now it's in the kit.
I want this. And
Yes.
I need it.
So that's how...
I need to buy some paints or something for the figurines.
Yeah, you can buy that here. Paint will
Yeah.
be a silver piece for a tiny little bottle.
And this is like reminds me of Warhammer 40k.
Paint's hard to make.
Sure, I'll get some little paint bottle.
And when I say paint,
sure
you know, like the
tons
little
already.
apple paint bottle things in that you buy at
I
like
think I already have paint because from the if I was an elf place
Yeah.
for a long time.
yeah, you have some paints.
All right.
You can have a basic color palette.
Okay.
As in you can have the primary colors in black and white.
Black and white. All right.
Yeah. If you want to get rid of... If you want to drain out some resources, you can have bought the one that includes the secondary colors.
Sure. I'll minus the silver for that.
That's more than a silver. That would be
How much?
3 silver. It's a
Alright,
silver
3
per bottle.
Okay. I have them now. All right. Well, I'm just gonna put basic paint. That's probably good enough then. I don't need to be too specific because I have all the primary and secondary colors.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That's all.
All Christmas elves get the basics. Secondaries, you had to ask for, and they didn't trust you with painting.
Fair enough.
They were like, this is the thing they're not very good at. They picked up cooking really easily, and they're great at crafting, but they are not good at painting. Their brushwork needs
Fair
work.
enough. I was never trained in this.
You're a
I'll get
junior
good
painter.
Eventually. I've been training for it in probably a little bit in Elfland.
Yeah, yeah.
Still.
So you know how to paint, but like the elves are like, he's not good.
He doesn't. I wouldn't trust him with mixing colors. Using primary colors, passable. Mixing colors though. Ugh.
They all look like mud.
They all get mud. Fair enough.
Are you colorblind? Since you're part bear.
I don't think so.
Okay, you don't have to be. That was just a question.
Let me check.
No, like you literally don't have to be. I was joking, but that you know,
Imagine.
you
No,
can't.
the bear's not colorblind.
All right.
But also, I'm human mostly, so.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke. That I was gonna say that's why you can't
But
do
imagine,
colors.
though, it'd be funny. This whole time. All right. Well, is that all we're gonna do in this town?
No,
What are
because
we
we
doing
still
then?
have one more crate to sell.
Yeah, you have the mix. So
yeah.
you, Mara. Also, Darian, real quick before we get to Mara, did you want to try and start asking around about religious books or anything? Or did you mean find things that you? Yeah.
I would say things that we would find during our travels. Yeah, I would say that I would start collecting them and then selling them.
Okay, so you're gonna look for religious books and religious icons. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
So, Mara, do you want to try and sell some spices to the Merchants Guild while you're here?
We already have a contract and receipt from a restaurant.
Oh, I thought you said this one was
Peppers to a pepper joint restaurant.
Oh, I thought you said this didn't have a contract. I'm sorry.
It was Izzy's job to do.
Oh, that's right. Izzy
So-
made that contract.
I wrote it down, but it's all Izzy.
All right. So while Mara and them is like, okay, you guys go do your thing. I gotta go handle Izzy's stuff.
Easy.
Kindred will come with you on this, and then they'll, because Kindred, I imagine you wanted to at least double check the person. All right, here's our crate. They'll trade the stuff. Thank you so much for coming so quickly. You guys and your supplier is fantastic. So here's the money, and
I do not know
it's okay.
how much.
How much did you
4
pay for it?
gold, 3 silver. The spice is 10 gold for the crate. 1 ounce, 1 copper.
1 ounce of copper. So if you sold it by the whole, how much? Do you know how much is he sold? Was it the whole crate?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead and make that. What was the scale for the tea and the stuff? How much did you make on that in profit? Versus how much you spent? Basically, what was the cost of the crate?
Gold for tea.
Okay.
But I only got 7 gold. I don't know.
Well, how much did you spend on buying the crate of tea?
15 gold.
Okay, and how much did you sell
for
it for?
tea. 7.
So you sold it for 7 and you spent 15?
Yeah. Because I'm guessing that over the 500 I sent half of it to the spaghetti shop that I don't have a contract for.
Okay, then they took the whole crate.
Times that?
Yes. So if you spent 15 and you sold it to that one person for 7 gold, I would only put us at. So if they bought the whole crate, because you need to make a sell it for 20 gold.
Okay.
For the whole crate. They're paying a little bit more, but they're getting the whole crate.
Yeah.
And you did have to make a bit of a profit. So. And they like Darien, so they threw extra gold on it. So that's your new contract, a whole crate for 20, which isn't a ton, but... So the spices, you're gonna sell the whole crate. You're gonna make... So you spent...
Just wait. I need to fix things. 20, 16, 30, and 7. There. Okay. Go on now.
Okay, how much did you spend on buying the spices again?
20 gold for the entire crate, 1 ounce, 1 copper.
So you spent 20 gold on the whole crate. Okay, so if that's the case, then you will sell it for 50 gold.
50, man.
Yeah. Spices are expensive. And you have to account...
also for preserving foods.
Mm-hmm.
It would be pretty important in this land, I feel like.
Yep. So 50 gold. So that you can have a profit. Alicia has a profit. And since you're the ones taking the gamble... So it's a little more than twice.
Yay!
Yay! Alright. We left off with that you guys had just managed to successfully hawk your wares. Way to go, merchants galore. You did it, Gold Star. You have picked up your special interests and done some brief shopping. You have a bunch of goblins with you that are just chilling at your wagon in the cold.
Some money to them.
You can if you want.
They're going to support, buy some stuff that they may need.
Yeah. Do you want to buy stuff or give them money?
Here's 50 gold. Gone with you.
Go buy things you may need for your town.
But what if there's more halflings deeper into the caves?
What? We will go back in there and help you. We just buy some stuff you may need anyway. For maybe you need aids like medicine or something.
But we gotta stay here for 2 days or something because of you.
Yeah. True. You can leave me, surely, right? I'll catch up to you guys. Don't worry.
No.
Why not?
Friends don't leave friends, or
What is this peak?
no crew gets left behind.
Leave no friend behind, including Beepo.
As, he pokes your chest.
I'm not even with you guys right now anyway, so I can't say.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you could have had this conversation before you walked off.
Yes, yeah.
It's like
True.
we're all in the Merchants Guild.
So I can still teleport instantly if I use my spells.
But how far can you teleport?
1 kilometer and 240 feet. No, 1 mile. My bad. 1 mile.
And can you teleport through things you can't see through?
I have a spell for seeing. Remember?
Yeah, but I mean, like, where they're gonna probably go is in the mountain again.
Oh yeah, it's the mountain. I'm gonna teleport to the mountain and then walk in.
Okay, but remember,
Even
the
then,
inside of the
it's
mountain
probably
is several days of a trip inside the mountain.
And you got no person who can see in the dark.
I could.
Do you have torches?
I can just use the lamp. Yeah.
Okay. Archie said that he doesn't need us, so.
Well, how far would you travel in 2 days? Let's see.
Maybe inside the cave a day or so in, exploring the inner depths.
How
So
far
you-
is the mountain?
About half a day's journey.
I could teleport outside the mountain probably, and then go
Maybe-
inside and meet you guys.
Oh god. Gotta go to the bathroom. Gotta go. BRB.
Okay, bye.
All right. Let's see.
Just BRB. Not.
I know.
Okay.
I said go ahead. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think your teleport's gonna help you in the way you think it is. Exactly with this, because this is also a mine, so I don't know how well you can teleport through how many walls.
As many walls as I want, because if I can see it, then I can teleport to it
So how can you see inside the mountain?
by using scouting eye and moving my eyeball in there.
You can't see in the dark.
Well, I was traveling outside the mountain first, and then I'll walk in with the lamp.
Yeah, but like you're teleporting.
You said it's half a day away, so
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not
yes.
gonna be able to teleport inside the mountain.
Yeah, of course. That was my question though, is how are you going to teleport inside the mountain? Because once they're inside, finding them is going to be a pain in the butt.
Let's see. Do I have a spell for this?
Nobody
Scouting
has.
eye, that's the spell I have for this.
Yeah,
It can move as far as I want it to be.
that's true. But if you can't bring the torch with you, it can't see in the darkness.
I can still wander around. It'll wander around and.
I mean, if you
Well,
want,
I
if
can
you,
get
that's fine. You can do this if you want. I'm just
And
mentioning
there is a
practically
light
speaking.
On the wagon, right?
Huh?
There is a light on the wagon, right?
Yes,
Or
but-
the
Yes,
carriage.
but you would have to know where the wagon is.
I can just get an eyeball to follow it.
The whole day, don't you have to concentrate?
Sustained. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it
so
lasts forever.
yeah, but you're teaching people stuff.
Can I not do that while having that casted?
No,
Okay.
because that requires concentration on 2 different tasks.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What about other one?
Because if you're
Let's
not
see,
paying
how about-
attention to the crafter you're trying to teach, you're not going to teach them very good.
all I have is the steady spell casting. I guess that's the only thing close enough for that. But, yeah, I guess not.
You're asking a very specific thing that's like, all right, I'm going to be teaching another craftsman to copy my style of wood carving. I'm going to also cast a spell and follow it and split my attention, and you're doing both high attention tasks. I know for you, to do it is muscle memory, but to teach somebody else how to do it is a high attention task.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, then I'll find it eventually. I know the pathway.
Do you? Because like,
Well, I assume that.
I know you have the
to, like...
torches, but
No, I'm like to the pathway to the mountain at least.
oh yeah, you can get to the mountain. That's not the problem. It's once they're inside the mountain is where our problem hits.
Which I'll have to explore normally with the same pathway I took probably
Right.
to get out. That's what I assume they're gonna be.
Right. Well, I imagine. So this is the order of events. You dropped all the contract stuff off, and then you went back to the Merchants Guild, and then you did your exchanges. While at the Merchants Guild, you had this conversation, and then their craftsmen took you off to start having you teach them. Then the others did their side stuff, and afterwards they then went back to the goblins and are like, all right, what do you want? How do you want to handle these goblins? Did you want to leave any money aside for the goblins before you were separated, High Trail?
I would assume I don't have money for that really. I could give them some money, but then I'll be really.
Okay, that's fine. Well, Mara gave you 20 gold.
Did they?
Yeah, I gave
What?
the whole entire crew 20 gold.
All right.
It was your cut.
It's my cut.
Yeah.
All right.
So Mara's gonna give them 50 gold, and then they're gonna get taken to the shops.
Yeah, you go shopping for the day
Because they don't know where they're at. So they're like, can you show us? Because people don't generally like big groups of goblins in their city.
Fair enough.
They know we're
You gotta
here.
find, like a few, follow you around, and then
Yeah, but you brought like 20 of them.
well, you leave them most of them at the carriage, and bring a few that decide what they want to buy.
So anyway, you're out being trained. Mara, Zukurtz, what do you do with the goblins?
Oh, Arizonzi is here.
Oh, they returned from beyond the grave.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Mhm. We RI'd you though, because you were gone for so long. You don't get the P.
No, okay.
Anyway, so Darian, Zukurs, and Mara, what do you do with the goblins? Zukurs, you were trying to start to say something?
Yeah, I don't know what to do with the goblins. Just let them go. I don't care.
I hand them off to Darian, and I peace out of there.
Wow.
Perfect.
Well, Rain's gonna go with you, Darian, just like Darian helped Rain in combat, because they're like, it's the right thing to do. But Darian can roleplay.
No fair. I thought the goblins were only with me and them. I had a speech.
You can give no. You can give him a speech. I'm just telling you, when you go to do stuff, Rain's gonna accompany you.
Okay, give me a sec.
So you're the player. You get to do the speech. They're just there to assist you.
Hear me, children of the darkwarriors. Hear me, goblins.
Oh.
Too long have you been told you are small and worthy, fit only for scraps on the shadows. Too long have you been slaves to petty gods who feed on your fear. I come to speak the greater truth of the one whose wings span the skies, whose scales gleam like the dawn, whose roar breaks the chain of evil. Apsu, the father of dragons. So let's start by the beginning.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
So Rain's gonna be like, I agree with you on they shouldn't be persecuted against, because the halflings came in there and they did claim that their culture was better. That's why they were killing them and torturing them. But Rain's like, they're not stupid, Darian. And the goblins are like, yeah, we appreciate your help. But we don't need to be converted to our religion. It's fine. Thank you though. And then they're like, but can you help us make sure all of our other loved ones are safe? Because we had more in the thing, but we need some resources. Because again, they were miners. Auron, they were the ones mining the cave, and have like a normal town. And the halflings showed up and just started killing them. They had gentrified a ogre in the caves too, that you guys had fought before. You ran into the main party of the noble that Mara murdered. And
Yeah. Secretly. Like an assassin.
Like a rogue.
Yeah.
A rogue, wow.
Who would have thought?
Mara's not a rogue, right?
So anyway, Rain's just like, it's okay, but we do need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So then you guys you can continue roleplay, Darian.
Okay. Stand tall, goblins. In your hearts burns a fire as fierce as any dragon's breath. Epsu does not see your size; he sees your spirit. All these things will turn you righteous, and you will be unstoppable. We will finish this quest, and you will know what freedom is. So raise your voices together and roar with me. Freedom for Apsu.
They just kind of look at you confused, and they're like, "We were already free. That was our home. We got invaded."
And we freed your home. Kinda.
Well, we appreciate your help, but we don't want to worship Apsu.
You don't have to. I'm just saying that Apsu believes in you.
Well, thank you. But yeah, down with the hobbits. Because the hobbits kept calling themselves the hobbits, so that's how they're going to refer to them. Down with the hobbits. No more tea and crumpets. Into the lake with it.
Perfect.
And so they take their 50 gold and they buy some basic weaponry.
Fair enough.
Darian, can I have a diplomacy roll, please?
Of course. Diplomacy roll. I have to. Come on, diplomacy. Come on, go.
Okay, well, you fired them up. They are very, very passionate about this. So as this swarm of several goblins buy 50 gold worth of very low-level short swords and armor and slings, they take them, and the shopkeeper sees you and Rain there and just looks very confused. As these goblins march back to the two most official looking people.
See? People would look better at the goblins going back to you two than going back to me.
I mean, that's fair. Mara. Actually, Mara, you look pretty elegant too as a captain.
You know, next to Darian, though, you look like a snob.
That is true. Next to the very fancies.
I'm a snob?
Apparently next to Darian in Inaries' words.
I didn't say snob. You just don't look as...
Not snob, but like looks like outshone by Darian at least.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Darian... So, just to recap with this. A lot of paladins and most adventurers don't do this, but they have like the very fancy heirloom armor. Darian specifically does too. But theirs is like the inherited, look at this ornate armor that a master craftsman made and was blessed by the gods and is the noble drapery. Like that's that. When I say the difference is theirs was like put in. It's like it's showpieces, except functional showpieces. That's what Darian is. You visualize You know how like Hollywood portrays King Arthur and like his Knights of the Round, and they're like these very fancy looking bitches? That's what a fucking champion is.
Yep.
So they're just dressed up. So it's different levels of fancy. So you have fancy clothes. It's like, oh, you're in the aristocrat class because you have fancy clothes. Oh, they have like ornate several 100,000 gold pieces armor with fancy clothes sewn into it, and you're like,
plate armor is super expensive.
yeah, well, yes.
And it's not the ornate ones.
Yes. So like that's kind of what a champion / paladin is they're like, that's why the trope was always you were a noble lord, or they come from like a highly money, they're like in service of a nobility or from like the church. And clerics kind of have the same thing going on for them. They just dress more humble than they do, but it's like you take a second look and you're like, except that's fancy humble clothes. You're like poor cosplaying. that's
Usually what knights or paladins are like at least viscounts or like
Yes.
Is it viscounts?
I don't remember, but
I think the lowest is viscount, whereas like
yeah, that's what I mean. Is like we're talking in terms of like, this is the literal nobility, and you're just a guy with money. So you can buy a lot of the same stuff, except they can just go, can you make me this very special thing, and I can pay you money, and they're like, so they can like rent, they get priority on the fancy stuff in these time periods. So it's not that you look like a pauper, it's just Darian stuff, a poor person. Yeah, it's not that you look poor, it's Darian just looks like they're in a different caste than you are, is what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
They're part of the official court, you're just allowed to visit the court, you know?
I don't want to be in anything inside
No,
the court.
no, but that's just like the fancy level, because Mara dresses like a captain because they are a captain, but they're also the face of the thing, so they're like, and Mara's also Mara, so
yeah,
they got pretty points. They got PP.
and I sometimes dress as a girl.
And it's true.
You now, interesting.
Yeah. Whereas,
Yeah.
So.
Because I am secure in my masculinity.
I see.
So sometimes Mara wears skirts, and they like to go whoosh with them. But anyway, this is not one of those like insulting to things. I just have to stress noble house clothes versus not, like they just are allowed to have fashion era. Anyway, yes, you got the rest of you can be dressed well, but you guys look, I mean, they look like adventurers too, but it's different kinds of adventurers. A cleric or a paladin champion would roll up and you'd be like, oh yes, you're here to help and you look clean. A rich person like you guys roll up and you're like, well, you look like a rich person, and they don't usually help us. And Mara looks like a seafarer, so they look fancy, but they're like, I don't know what a ship captain's gonna do to help me.
I look like a factory worker. I don't look like a rich person. What the hell?
Did you notice I never said Zukurtz? I know.
You guys, I thought you meant the group.
No, I know for a fact Zukurtz looks like the guy that lifts the boxes. So that's what makes when Mara was like, you're my official box holder. And there's like somebody that's dressed like a warehouse worker. You have the fancy noble lord over here with a shiny gold threaded purple silk robe, full plate armor going, oh captain, is this really what I am best used for? And then you have Zukurtz that has cat hair sticking out of him.
It was just because you were being so quiet.
I know.
So I had to get you to speak.
No, I know why you did it. I'm just saying from a roleplay point of view, it was funny because that's how I was visualizing it. These two dapper people, a really dapper person, and then a trash dwarf, and it's like box holder.
Technically, is a king though.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what makes this even funnier.
I am loyalty.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so the goblins have come back, and you guys can regroup with your freshly armed goblins.
Yay!
Do you guys want to tell the Adventurer Guild or the guards that there were halflings going out and committing mass murder to civilians just outside their borders?
Repeat that.
Do you want to go to the Adventurers Guild or the guards and tell them that there was mass murders of innocent civilians just outside their borders?
I believe Rain would do that.
Yeah, it's fair. So after the goblins are bought, Rain is... Thanks for hanging out, Wonder. The goblins are... Rain's going to be like, I'm going to go report this to the authorities. Does anyone want to come with me?
Nah.
I don't feel like it.
Hytriel's not there.
I feel like it. I'm not even there either. I'm still.
Yeah, you're teaching.
Away.
Which, by the way, roll an intelligence, a diplomacy, and a craft skill. You should, Auron.
Diplomacy.
Got today's the final day to agree to do it. Well,
Hey, what is this for?
this is your training.
Okay.
Are you smart enough to know how to break things down? Hi, James. Diplomacy is, can you communicate it well enough? And then a craft roll is, can you show it?
I don't think I have a craft skill.
Then just roll.
Crafting is just a normal roll.
Yeah. Is it Dex then?
No, it's there's like an actual roll.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Under athletics.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Athletic?
Yeah.
It's a weird place
Okay.
for it, but okay.
It's under athletics and between athletics deception.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, you are not a great teacher. You're not terrible.
Here, let me cast some spells on myself. Imagine I cast spells on myself to help me do this.
Yeah, as you start fucking up, you're like, shit, I suck at this.
Let me try again, and I cast a spell on myself.
let me re-smart myself.
Yeah, true.
So you can re-roll.
I do have.
The athletics
guidance.
was fine. The diplomacy was on the fence, and the intelligence is rough.
And-
My deception is higher. I know my diplomacy is higher there. You say athletics for craft? Oh no, I have crafting right here. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's under athletics.
Oh, okay. Let me just.
I mean,
Alright,
that
same
one was
here.
the fine roll. It was the intelligence and
I know,
diplomacy
but
you
I
fucked up.
I messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do that. Okay.
Well, that is
And then
what
I
you
get-
needed to pass above a 15.
Okay, and then diplomacy. All right, there you go.
All right. So you were like, brain, don't fail me now. Cast your spell. It broke down some steps to an acceptable level, and then you were much better at communicating that this time around.
Hold on, give me a second.
And
Crafter, and then let's cast a spell on myself. All right, now I'm ready. Now I'm locked in.
I need to go.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good rest of the thing. Yep.
Before you go, was there anything you wanted Mara to do, or did you want to leave
Yeah,
and
I
go in the
wanted
cave?
To train.
Okay.
Train the
Okay.
talons. the
Before you go,
claws.
give me 3. I guess acrobatic rolls real quick, and we'll get those down. That's a fail.
I'm not with you anyway, so I can't. Oh, that is a fail indeed. Still 20 though.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So bye-bye.
Bye.
Just for driving the cart.
No.
No, it's for my training. Bye.
Oh. Bye. All right.
Yeah. RI. Well, they didn't die, so no RI, no re. Or Ray.
Find peace.
Rye.
No peace.
No peace.
Just get the P, no alright.
Oh, just the P. The worst part is now they
Yeah,
can't
okay.
rest in piss either. Just Rye.
Just peace.
Just rested. But they could have the P, I guess, if they want piss or peace. But yeah, they left, so it was just it was just peace. All right, and so well, I mean, it's still gonna take you a couple days to get him to successfully do it. So like, you're just action locked. Can't really speed that up unless you rolled critical successes on everything. It's like, wow, you're really good at this. That'll knock off some time. Okay. The real thing is, if you failed too bad, it would take longer. Because a bad teacher really does slow learning.
That is true. I do hate bad teachers.
Okay, so I guess I leave Zukurtz and Darian as our final. So I guess, do you guys want to just wait for the 2 days? Is there anything you wanted to do on these 2 days? Mara's
I
gonna
wanna
just
go
train.
to the library.
Alright, what do you want to do at the library?
I want to check out some checker books.
Okay.
Imagine the goblins are like training a bit, I guess.
Bum, 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 bum. Did you want to do any training, Darian, on the 2 days? Ba-da-ba.
We train the goblins.
I
guess.
It was not actually it's not a bad idea. I think I will teach some martial expertise to the goblins, like
Okay.
some way to hit dummies, you know.
Yeah.
Set up a bunch of dummies and like
Give them some basics.
teaching them basics like how
Okay.
to swing
How to
properly
use
and
weapons.
stuff.
So,
Because
what?
I'm assuming these are civilians.
Right. So this training's actually going to help you with your communication skills, because you're teaching a large crowd. And so give me a diplomacy roll. Give me actually 2. And
Two diplomacy rolls.
yeah,
Okay.
one is just for your ability to communicate, and the other is your ability to correct without being too harsh.
Okay.
And Zukurtz,
Yes.
And another.
you find some checkers books. You also find some books about some other board games that catch your eye, like Chinese checkers.
Chinese
Oh.
checkers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chess is also mentioned, and shogi.
That reminds me, I did win the IRL checkers.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's because you
Maybe-
weren't playing Zukurtz.
Yeah,
Master
true.
checkers master.
True.
I will
We'll get
take the checkerboard, the checkers, and the shogi.
Shogi? Oh,
yeah,
no.
those are the 2 board games I have.
Yeah. Do you know how to play shogi?
Me personally, no. Zukurtz, no, but now he has a book.
It's fair. He doesn't want to try and branch out to Chinese checkers before he gets the board.
Nah, he's gotta get the board eventually, and then he'll figure it out.
He could have.
Alright.
They did have game boards at the Merchants Guild.
Nah, he gets his boards the old-fashioned way by stealing them from a dungeon.
Dude,
Fair,
this is
fair.
like a board with a store behind it, right?
Yeah,
It's insane when I just buy it.
I just thought I'd mention that. Okay. Good. Okay. So, I don't know if I want to continue. When we don't.
I'll just end here. I'm
That's what I was
guessing,
thinking. I was
after
like, do you
we
guys
it.
want to go back into the dungeon without San here? Or do you want a checkpoint here? Or, I mean, we could role play for another, 15 minutes if you want. I don't have to fast travel it.
Yeah, I guess we can slow travel.
Okay.
Are you done with everything here, Sukurts?
Yeah, I'm just checking out books.
Okay.
So give me an intelligence roll, by the way, Zukurts.
Intelligence.
Okay. Let's see.
Big brain.
So you understand the checkers book. Can I have another intelligence roll -4? Shogi's complicated.
That's true.
Oh, 11.
Okay. You do not understand Shogi yet.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
But, you have managed to get through the book, or start reading the book. You're just like, none of this makes sense to me.
Yes. I did nothing.
Basically learning chess theory, I see.
Kind of, yeah. You're like, it's like, okay, so it's like checkers. You move like this, and the game's like, no. The pieces move differently, and then we get like not the shock Pikachu, but like the intensified zoom shaky cam face of Zukurts, as this like the pieces can move differently.
More than one move? Other than King?
So, but you did understand the checkers, and so you're starting to learn checkers theory. Ooh, advanced movements.
Next time.
You won't get a
I'm
+1
gonna
just yet.
That's fine. I'm gonna get so good at checkers.
Eventually get a +1 checkers or something. I don't know.
You will eventually if he studies hard enough. You know I reward people for dumb shit like this. That's why your cooking when you decide to make a sweet dish is like a +4.
Is it now? I thought it was. Wait, was it? Let me check.
I know you have like your official cooking skill. That's not what I'm talking about. If you're,
yeah, I do.
You do. But if you make like a specifically sweets or Christmas dish, I will give you advantage.
You just see me +1.
Yeah.
For that stuff.
Then it's +1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you do get a bonus because you were like, I am the sugar bear. I was like, all right, I will give you a +1 for playing into the stupid thing. Stupid things, especially if it's like adds depth to your character, I'll reward you. So like Darian speeches a lot, so he might get a +1 charisma here soon, just because he fucking does it a lot, like a lot.
+1 religion and diplomacy.
Well, just his charisma will go up by 1 because he's sharp at polishing that skill, and he's a vice captain. He should probably be really good at that. So, but you guys are getting bonuses and things, and it's slightly different. Also, you guys use Darian as just the charisma thing. Him being here makes us more charismatic. So,
That's true.
Yay!
You've been teaching him, Darian. Can you stand like this for me? And he'll be like, sure.
Good.
You guys weaponize him a lot.
Weaponize? Okay.
Yeah, as you should. Always use your champion's charisma to their advantage. The fact that they might be a noble lord that, or at least look like it, so the peasants are like, all right, well, that looks like someone if we mess with, they'll call an army on us, so we're not going to do the thing to them. Oh, we can't screw them over. They're probably related to the local lord and report back and make our lives miserable or give us favors, like, duh, use the champion. All right. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do? Do you guys want to have any checker games? Darian and Rain are playing with the goblins. Kindred's watching the cart. So yeah. Anything you want to do before the end of this day and the start of the last 24 hours?
I guess I'll go see Darian training goblins.
They have a small crowd around them because 2 very tall creatures are training about 20 goblins in basic weapons.
Okay, I'll walk through the crowd.
Okay.
Under people's legs.
As you should. So they're like, are they trying to train them to invade us? And the other's like, no, those look like the miners. Why are they becoming weaponized? They look rough. They have wounds all over them. Do you think they did this? And another one's like, no, I heard that the Obbits were coming, and they use like finger quotes. And they're like, oh, I hate those guys. That noble that Baron was a piece of shit. I sure hope he
He's
doesn't
dead.
come here. What? What? They look around confused as you stepped through their legs.
I just keep walking.
Someone's like, "Hey, I heard that the Baron died. Do you think that's what this is about?" And then the rumor starts spreading through the crowd.
Oh yeah.
So as you pop out, you see Darian giving basic sword lessons, and you can role play how that goes as Rain is like sitting back watching and making sure Darian isn't preaching too much at them.
Cool. I'll go just hang out with Rain, I guess.
Darian, what are you saying to the goblins as you're teaching them proper sword mechanics, short sword for cave combat? I think Darian died again.
No.
Damn, I was talking muted. Okay, here we go. So what Darren will be most likely to say: blades up, shields forward, do not cower, stand like fire in the wind. You think yourself small, but even the smallest spark can become a wildfire. Apsu does not need giants, he needs warriors. Strike again, faster! Not like that, faster! No, don't swing like cowards trying to mine something. Swing like the talons of the great platinum dragon. When you trust, imagine piercing the scales of Dahak. Imagine cutting the lies of the tyrants. Go! Now
Give me another
defend,
diplomacy
shields
roll,
up.
and you can throw a religion in for good measure.
Oh no, okay. Here we go. So diplomacy, right? So diplomacy.
All right.
And religion.
Yes. So the diplomacy is going well. You fired them up with your very passionate speech, and they have been absorbing the Apsu religion. But after the first hour or so, eventually they stopped asking who Dahak was, or Dahak, because you find. Yeah, you finally explained it to them enough. They're like, oh, okay. So you have started planting the seeds of the Apsu, and every so often, Rain just kind of sighs. There were a couple conversations when you started this that like stop preaching at them, and so the compromise was you would start using it as metaphors in your combat training.
Perfect. Yeah.
Why did you teach them to use pickaxes as weapons?
They didn't swords. He just said like a pickaxe.
Yeah, but like, why didn't he? They're a bunch of fucking miners.
Oh,
Hey.
well, okay. Out of character, it's because they have short swords and you don't use your tool that you craft with as a weapon.
Normally, yeah. Also, if they understand how to swing a sword, they can pretty much transfer that knowledge to the.
Those are
to
two.
the
That'd be more like a hammer or an axe.
effects.
So like
They understand the swinging motion.
they're two different swinging motions though.
I mean, okay, I get you.
Because like this isn't two-handed versus one-hand. One is a leverage weapon and the other is not a leverage weapon. Because the pickaxes are top heavy.
Yeah, they can also use pickaxes with shields. So
Yeah. This is basically. I mean, I'll let you guys negotiate. Just out of character, I assume they know how to use pickaxes as weapons because it's a pickaxe. But I imagine you went with swords and stuff This is just because you want a stab weapon in the cave, so you can thrust and not just have to swing.
Yeah, I'm mostly saying this because I have a pickaxe, and
Yeah.
of course
You can
Zukurtz is like, why?
you can do it in character. I'm just out of character emphasizing this, just to clear it up on a player side, just in case there is, because. So you can continue role playing. So Zukurtz says, "Why didn't you train them with pickaxes?"
Okay. I would
Great
say.
response.
No, I would say. I think it's better for them to understand basics of sword and shield, because they need to know how to defend as well, not only how to swing, because when they face someone with a shield, maybe
I just
they
raise up
couldn't-
my shield.
Well, if the dear old king halfling has more knowledge than me to train and if you think you can train them better, go right ahead. I'm always happy with suggestions. Why don't you show us a little of your practice?
Also,
Teach them a
Zukurtz
little.
is a dwarf.
Yeah, sorry. Dwarf.
Sorry.
No, I assume that was a slip on the player because we've been saying halflings.
Yeah.
I don't think Darian would have done that. He would have, if he was being derogatory, he wouldn't call him a halfling. He would have called him
it wasn't.
something more obviously.
Little guy, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe
So,
not that.
Go right ahead.
I mean, if you
Share your
already
knowledge.
did a day's worth of training, I mean, at this point, just keep on going. You've already got them their weapons, but
Then why the comment?
because they're a group of miners, they already know how to swing pickaxes. Why did you make this more complicated on yourself?
Because they may know pickaxes, but that doesn't mean that they can fight with shields.
Also, the goblins pick
against
the
them.
swords.
Yeah. Also that.
I wasn't sure if Darian or if the player Auron knew that the goblins actually went and grabbed the swords and shields
Yeah, they wanted it. I'm assuming.
because it was their money.
Well, quote unquote, their money. They got given the money.
Yeah. But I mean, it was handed to them, so they went and physically bought the things. Now, Zukurtz doesn't know that directly, but Darian was literally there when this happened.
Also that.
And they have
They
slingshots.
bought
And they have some slingshots.
Look, slingshots, maybe you can some range attack.
Yeah. Practical weapons.
Yeah, thank you for coming. You know what? Instead of and thank you for the suggestion about the pickaxe, even though they bought the swords first, so I don't know, they showed up here with swords, but no problem. How about you give some tips to the slingshot guys there? Because they also need
Oh
help.
yes, because I'm famously known for knowing how to use a slingshot.
No, but you know how to calculate range and fire cannon, so think of it like a little cannon on the hand. I'm pretty sure the knowledge is transferable.
I think you guys are all proficient in slingshot because it's a simple weapon.
Wait, I think slingshots is what is? Let me check.
In Pathfinder, I don't know if it works with like simple weapon.
Let me check.
For
Let me
me,
check.
I just got like random weapons that I.
That is true. You did.
Slings.
Because I thought I read
simple.
something like that.
Sling, right?
It's simple weapon, so anyone can use it.
Yeah. Simple
Yeah.
weapons.
Simple weapon.
Oh.
Then go ahead, give them some tips. I'm pretty sure if you think about it as a mini cannon on your hand,
Mini cannon.
the skills are transferable for sure.
Mini cannon, bro.
Just teach him the poses and the basics.
Okay, so when you see him like 5,000 yards out, you start aiming.
Almost
When-
like that, but you keep up. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is transferable.
I don't think so either.
So Rain's like, I'll teach them how to use a slingshot. You two just go back to sword and shield training or whatever. And they just walk off and
Just
start
go to
showing them how to
work,
use a slingshot.
So the work. Rain does slingshot. You do sword and shield. Be more efficient, probably.
I can help.
Okay, I
on
guess.
Sparring, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they need sparring partners once they get the basic motion, so they can get some of the training or the to feel the shock of the hits and stuff.
Okay, I guess Darian will go to the shield and the sword goblins and will say, "On your feet, whelps! Do you think the hack spawn will wait while you scratch your bellies? Do you think freedom is won by lying in the dirt? No! So, we got a few help here. We have our friend Zukerx, he's part of the crew. He's a very good fighter. So, who's up for some teaching one-on-one?
So-
You fight him, I will try to correct like the wrong positioning and stuff and what you can do, okay? Okay, so let's start this. Zukerx, you have
Yeah.
to go with the stick, okay? No hurt
Okay.
the goblins. Go with the stick. They
Respect-
can't hit you anyway. So
Especially since your guys' weapons are kind of bad for teaching people.
exactly.
You got a pickaxe and a warhammer.
Okay, I'll go grab a stick, like 2 sticks, and tie them with a rope and come back.
Yeah. I wanted to remind you guys, like, you guys have really bad weapons for like practicing. I have a warhammer. Shield hit. Well, you broke their arms, so I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
I have a pickaxe. That's an unorthodox weapon that went over the shield. Crap! I killed one.
Oh my gosh.
So, not great training weapons.
Yep. That's
No.
why I told them to grab a stick.
I figured. All right, so you got the 2 sticks. Your shield will be fine because they're going to use their actual weapons because they need to get used to the weight.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you're gonna roll. We'll do three rolls each. So you'll do 3 attacks, and then it'll be against different defenses, and then they'll do 3 attacks against different of your defenses. Sound good?
Sure.
So they'll attack first because the point is to get their training. So a swinging they go, and this first one is actually better than you expected.
Okay.
So I rolled a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, let's see it.
So-
Let's see it.
Yeah, so I rolled a nat 20. So this one came swinging at you much better than you expected. So they catch you off guard. I will let you have a reflex roll because you did know it was coming at least, because like this was meant to be
Shield, I
sparring.
guess.
Huh?
You raise a shield.
No. So as they come to you, they catch you off guard. That is plenty high enough to do this. They catch you off guard, and so they manage to knock the weapon out of your hands. Just because, again, they came. Their skill was better. Darian's basic lessons actually seemed to work, but your instincts kicked in, and so you were able to. You just get disarmed. They don't hit you. You manage to get the weapon in time to finagle, and so you've just been disarmed, but no damage is going to happen. They didn't break your defenses. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. So they're like, wow, I'm good at this. And they square up again.
Come on now.
Lucky
Stand
shot?
tall.
Question mark? Let's see it.
Grip those blades.
So you can,
Every swing is a defiance against the world. Go.
yeah. So you can just pick up your weapon again, Sukurts,
Okay, sounds good.
because they're still amateurs, so they hop back before waiting for you to pick up, which is something you should address. But that's good for this time because I'm glad that meant that 20 was on the first roll, so they didn't accidentally just stab you and go, "Oh no!" How did training go? I don't think the fighter's very good. Go ahead, it's your turn to attack. Stick is just unarmed, no modifier
Okay.
from the weapon. These guys have negative combat stats, so
So basically, unarmed fist.
yeah,
Cool.
you just have the range of a sword. So as you counter swing, they are not able to get their defenses up, and you thwack them. Goes the goblin. Any tips you want to give them?
Hey, what you doing? Shields locked. Come on, shields up. How can you let
I'll
him hit
wait
him?
till like the mock fight is over before.
Okay. That's fair. Well, Darian is also interjecting in the in-between, so shields up. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
So
Move, footwork.
they're going to swing at you again. A 3 doesn't hit it, so that's good.
Yeah.
So you block and parry. And then with Darian's words, they raise their shield as a reaction.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. You're up, Sukurts.
I'm trying to. Basically, I want to like. I want to like go for his legs because he just got told to raise his
footwork.
shield.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Precision attack, but they're untrained, so you just have to roll a 16 on the die. I'll lower that for it.
I rolled a 17. No,
All right.
I rolled a 14.
So you go for the legs. You don't get the precision hit you exactly were going for. I mean, that attack is going to break their AC because it's not super high. But as they raise the shield, and you went for the legs, they did use the shield block to change the trajectory of your sword, or your attack, so it didn't hit their leggies.
Okay.
Very good.
But you still hit them, technically
They have leather
speaking.
armor on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so their AC is not high, but
They're nothing though. Better than no armor.
yeah, it's not high at all. Like you still struck them. You just they saw you coming and they just hit with the shield and knocked it off its trajectory. So you caught them not as low as you were aiming for. Especially since you guys are kind of the same height. Zukurts isn't used to this.
I'm just fighting someone my own size. I'm not used to this.
Listen to me, Goblin. Watch him. Think he's the Hobbit. Just kick his ass. No offense, Zukurks, but we have to
Roll a
have them.
diplomacy one more time, Darian.
Yes.
We'll see if you
Going.
if you rally them up so they get a bonus. That's definitely high enough to get a bonus. All right. So their attack is not.
That's taken. I am not a halfling.
That is fair.
Spits on the ground.
It's on the ground. Oh my god.
An 11 doesn't break your AC.
No.
Okay. So he came swinging at you with a very hearty shout, clearly visualizing you as a halfling and what they did to them fired him up, and he came very aggressively at you. But it seems he lost his cool, so you can roll a reflex save instead of an AC. So you can just you can roleplay how you counter this if you want, and incorporate it into your lesson, Sparring Master Zookers.
I'll go for I'll just aggressive shield block, so I'll just push him off.
So he gets knocked off his footing.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically this.
All right. So yeah, you managed to launch him in the air, knock him off his footing and on the ground. That concludes this mock sparring. One.
I walk up to him and help him get up. Offer him a hand.
He takes it.
I pat him on the back and just say you did good. Only thing is, if you ever get someone to drop their weapon, don't retreat, continue attacking. And if you're on equal footing, don't go over aggressive, because then they can attack you back.
I would assume that they power numbers, I'd say.
He's like, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Power of numbers is great, except that you need to remember that that also sacrifices the one. It's putting a bunch of people in a meat slaughter. Eventually, you'll break the meat slaughter, but you've also sacrificed many.
If they all have shields, then they can do a formation.
That can be something that you teach them tomorrow. This is just day one. All right.
True.
Do you want to do another mock training session, Zookurts? And then we'll fast travel the rest?
All the rest of
I mean, there's
Time skip.
20. So, yeah. So, the next one stands up. They seem a little more eager to do it. All right, I think I know how this works. I'll get you.
Hey, don't go overconfident. See what your friend did there? Over-aggression and emotion. You should always analyze your enemies and study them. We should study from the mistakes of our friends as well, so remember, even though he is your enemy, you should be thinking on the best way to attack and not just go by rage. Okay, now, feet up. Go, Goblin. Remember, shields locked, blade sharp, and footwork. Don't let him go for your feet as well, or your legs.
Understood. A 6 doesn't break your AC, right?
That'd be crazy if they did. I would assume that no one would hit their legs unless they're the same height as them.
Well, sometimes. Depends on the weapon. So they come swinging. You manage to block and parry.
Yeah.
This is just a basic one. You can attack. And then that from their lesson, they did raise their shield.
Yay, I rolled terribly.
It's still higher than their.
Oh my god, I rolled too horribly. Check the roll, it's 22. Okay, never mind, it's not bad.
Yeah. It still breaks their AC because it's only 12. This is for training purposes, so their guards kind of poop. So they raise their shield to create a shield block. They manage to try and mitigate around with the shield, and you'll get around it and just go kerbonk. They leaned in too much. So then they're gonna try it. Any tips, Darian? Because they step forward, leaning their head in toward with the shield up. So their head was kind of parallel to the shield, so Zukurts could just
I
sidestep
see.
and bonk.
I see a problem here. Try one different thing. Instead of large swings, try having your shield in front and remember the thrust on the right side with the shield up constantly. But remember, you have to see your opponent, so you have to try to raise your shield and then thrust on the opponent. Try that one. Try that technique. Normally it's good when in numbers because you all are in shield formation, and then when the enemy comes, you just trust. They can't hit you, and you can just trust in their faces. Try that one, or bodies.
Well, he wasn't listening, so in the middle of you talking, he just starts. He does do a thrust attack at Zukurts. An 8 doesn't break your AC, but he does snap out while he was listening to Darian. So he stepped closer to go. Yeah.
I'll hit him back.
Give me a roll. Give me a roll. And he gets angry at being hit twice, and then puts the shield up, blocking his line of sight, and then charges at you with the sword out, trying to catch you.
Remember, you have to see your opponent. What are you doing?
Rolling a critical success is what he's doing.
Man, he's just gonna fucking kill me.
Crazy.
You can roll a reflex save though. See if you get a critical success.
Oh no.
No. So, since he came flying, charging at you after stepping closer, his sword isn't in the best of positions. That's also a really bad reflex save, Zukurts.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually... Well, that tied his roll. Like, the actual whole thing with a crit, so... You don't succeed. So as he comes lunging at you... You kind of aren't expecting him to do this really reckless, really not great attack at close range. And so as the blade goes, it cuts into you as the shield catches you in the center chest, because he's not looking. So it's not a clean hit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so you get winded from the shield bonk. He does cut along the side of you, but your armor soaks most of it. So give me a luck roll, a d10. And we'll say evens.
We're using real weapons now?
No, I mean, just roll a d10. It's evens. Okay, that's good. Your armor blocks the hit, but you feel the blade push against your armor and against your skin as he then shoulder checks you into the ground. And Darian is there watching, so both of you can react to this.
I mean, I taught him that. Yeah. See, that's a great student. Even though
While Darian's saying all that, I will do an acrobatics to pull him down on. Like I'm gonna wrestle him down on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Who, Darian?
No,
Why?
the guy that's running at me.
Oh, he already when you two collided and fell. He's already on top of you.
yeah,
Because
I'll
he
just wrestle on top of him.
Okay,
Grappling?
go ahead and
Okay.
roll that. This is the thing they do actually have some stats in because they're minors. Athletics.
Okay.
But I'm back to rolling like at poo-poo again, so that's an 11.
You did get 2 20s already yet, so it's pretty cool already.
Yeah.
It's just funny, like, oh, I taught him that like 2 seconds after I'm on top of him.
Yeah. So he's grappled.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys can roleplay this. That's the end of the
I would say to Zuko, hey, we're teaching them
he
only
should
on.
also learn that if he does fruitless, that's like not fruitless, but like
Reckless.
like if you blitz at someone, but like a reckless attack.
Yeah, reckless.
That he's going to pay for it.
Hey. They are learning how to swing.
He's like,
shields.
no, it's okay. Thank you. As he calls out, you can get off me now, though.
I let him go.
Like, it's lesson 1, Zukerks.
No, this is part of lesson.
Learning how to swing. What the hell are you doing?
He's like, I didn't swing though. I lost my temper just like you told me not to. And then he looks to Darian and Zucker. So if I end up in a situation like that, what should I do next?
Depending on how well you can wrestle, you could have like wrestled me back to try and free yourself, or if like you have free hands or something like that, you can always just like keep attacking even though you're grappled.
Yeah. Do you want the noble way or not noble way?
The way that I can kill people that are invading my village.
Okay. I never told you this, but you can gouge his eyes out. So that he releases you, and then you can go for swinging your sword.
Thanks.
Hey, I know the unorthodox things as well.
I just imagine Darian gouging someone's eyes and it like crushes in their skull.
I look at Darian like this surprised. You just said that?
Hey, I had to see some bad things. They teach me what happens if I lose my footing. It's not that I would do it, but I know there's a risk that your enemy or when you wrestle that happens. And I saw on my many adventures that sometimes little guys, and it's not an offense, goblins and dwarves, but sometimes they use those tricks. And man, if it works. What can I say? If it's efficient, it's not something I would do because I don't feel like it's noble from that point of view. But he only asked me how to kill someone that invaded his home. If he doesn't know any better, well, you use your tools, right? It's not that I'm defending that as a noble cause, but hey, it's a way of fighting. I'm just sharing the knowledge that I know.
Yeah, you can also go for the nards if it's a guy.
They are little if they like.
If you're wrestling, you might be in the nards area.
That's true.
Yeah, it depends. You can also smack their ear, but I think the gouging is one of the best.
Yeah, but like if you're for us with like shorter stature, your eyes are kind of hard to reach for me.
So I think his nards are too because he has a lot of armor.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on how you fall.
But you're the exception, not the normal.
Yeah, everyone has full plate.
You're the walking tank. Like,
Although I think I could get to your eyes. I will pin you down.
possible.
Yeah, I don't know about teaching them right now that exemplification. That example. Let's just go for the swing and the sword. Okay.
That's fair.
Let's keep that lesson 1 and keep on only that. So no more wrestle, please, Zukerks.
Aw, but it's fun.
They're like, no, we need to be prepared for anything. It's okay.
Yeah, we need to teach them how to wrestle things that are bigger than them. They have, what did I fight? A fucking...
Ogre.
Ogre, yeah, they have ogres in those caves too.
They're like, well, I think Darian might be right that that seems rather complicated to have to learn wrestling, but we do need to have it used on us so we at least have an idea. Because you guys only have 2 days, so they're like, I think we'll focus on the swords, but that doesn't mean you stop using it on us.
Fine.
Hey, they can't even do they can't even do the Fang and Flame. You know?
The what?
What?
The Fang and Flame. Come on. Yeah, by Apsu. You shield bash to stagger and then you trust. They can't even do that, Rockrell. Look what they done to you. Like, he shield bash you wrong. Come on.
Yeah, so
Right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, see? I've taken him easy. And to be honest, when I saw you wrestle them, I really thought you were going to kill the damn guy. So, yeah.
I wasn't choking him, jeez.
All right.
Have you seen your muscles?
Fair.
Look at their arms, bro.
They're actually they have very good muscles. They're buff. They're miners. It's like, look at so when Zukurtz was wrestling them, and Darian would have seen the muscles. Again, they're miners. Zukurtz felt like when he tried to resist, he just was bad at it because he's not used to wrestling. But Zukurtz went, "Oh, that was more force than I expected." Not that he was underestimating, but just in general, you know.
Yeah. But still, for our level, I think Darian will always think that they don't have big arms.
Oh, I mean, they don't have big arms.
Yeah.
No. They don't have big arms because they're goblins. But what I'm saying is, like, you can physically see that, like, by other goblins you've seen, they are ripped.
Okay, yeah.
Because they are miners. Like, they have a strong core and strong arms because they have to mine and move rocks. Like, that's just... They're like dwarves. They have shit legs, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, they are not on our level. That's
Well,
why I
no.
would say that. Yeah.
No, but that's not the same as not having the muscles. They have raw strength. They just don't have anything else that comes with it.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, the athletics is what they're good at, but they don't have the other things. So it feels weak when they're sword fighting because they don't know how that works. But like in the case of the athletics, it was just he doesn't know how to wrestle, so there was a limit there. But he was just like, I'm going to try and brute force this. And Zukurtz went, oh. There's some muscles. No, he already saw it. Anyway, so you guys will train them. They will know some basics. Not enough to be called an adventurer at level 1, but they do have some basics. You taught them some basic formations.
Villagers.
Yeah. So they're not at -1 anymore for their attack rolls.
Nice.
And then what formations did you want to teach them? Any you can teach them 2, and then we'll checkpoint here.
I would teach them because they are a lot. So I will try to teach them a variation of the what's it called? The Spartan's shield technique. That was my
Romans
build.
or Spartan?
Spartans.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the wall of shields and then only attacking with thrust attacks at the beginning.
Glaives
Yeah.
weren't long swords in the first place either.
Spears. If it would have been good with spears, then if so.
Yeah, well, you can mention that to them. Be like, it's better with spears.
Yeah, I would say it's better with spears, but it still works. Like for no technique, it still works. And the good thing about goblins is because they are short, the shields, depending on the size,
Short
can
swords
cover a lot of
work
the
well,
bodies.
Like, going into another shield wall.
Again,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, again, a glaive would be considered a short sword anyway. So, or gladius, I mean. Sorry,
Yeah,
gladius.
Yeah.
And
Zukurtz, did
another-
you want to teach him
yeah.
anything?
Exactly, another formation.
Unless Darian had one. because
You
he
want
is.
to do any ranged weapons like slingshot stuff? Like that Rain's gonna teach them probably, right?
Yeah, Range was just teaching them slingshot throwing.
Okay.
The problem with like formation is A, I don't know a bunch of them, and B, like they're in like short quarters because they're in mines.
Yeah.
So like a lot of like formations are made for like the British to attack in like a line.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible. That's why the turtle was actually not a bad one. If you guys huddle up and make like a wall of death, you're in a confined space. They have to come to you.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I guess Rain will suggest kind of the basic formation of shield people in front, slingshots in the back. Strategy 101. That's your two
Like
formations.
flanking.
Yeah. So, so you've taught them some basics. So the next time the British attack, it might not be quite as brutal. They'll at least be able to take some with them. And we'll checkpoint here, and we'll resume next week.
Yay.
Hopefully I'll have figured out how to get you guys tokens. There are some other things like VOD.ninja. So thank you guys again, like I said. I appreciate each and every one of you, from the lurks, the chats, the follows, host raids, donations, bits, subs, merch. Thank you guys so much for being here. Means a lot. We'll be back tomorrow, and with maybe tonight, but tomorrow, but you know, next week too. So, all aboard the Monster Express. And I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay mad. Also, there is our raid call. Bye.